This is my FRQ retake. So the Federal Reserve had to move to an ample reserve system because after the 2008 recession, they realized that there were banks had excess reserves, so the Feds had to increase interest rates on reserves or IOR to control monetary policy easier. So a recession like that wouldn't happen again. This is my ample reserves graph and how the Federal Reserve controls the federal funds rate to get within their target range. They set the IOR, it creates a floor because banks won't lend out as rates below it, so people come to them. And for the next part, this is my new graph. Explain how the Federal Reserve can close a recessionary gap. So interest on reserves shifts down to close recession gap, as shown here in this picture. And then as for part 4, this is my initial graph. Everything's labeled. And for B, the question is, assuming the country's banking system has ample reserves, what monetary policy action? Contractionary monetary policy. It raises the interest on reserves or federal funds rate, and it'll shift the aggregate demand to the left. And then for part C, draw a correctly labeled graph of the country's reserve market, which is here, and show how the central bank's action to move the economy towards long-run equilibrium. This is how it's going to affect the policy in the short run.